நான் நடத்த ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன் சார். ஓகே, சவுண்ட் எல்லாம் கரெக்டா கேக்குதா சார்? அமுங்கி அமுங்கி கேட்கல இல்ல சார் சவுண்ட்? ஓகே சார். 7.13 solubility equilibria of sparingly soluble salts. We have already known that the solubility of ionic solids uh, in water varies a great deal. Some of these, like calcium chloride, are so soluble that they are hygroscopic in nature and even absorb water vapor from atmosphere. So we have seen that the solubility of ionic solids varies. For example, if we take calcium chloride வந்து ரொம்ப soluble. அது எப்படின்னா காத்துல உள்ள ஈரப்பதத்தை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு கூட கரைஞ்சு போவோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. Others, such as lithium fluoride, have little solubility that they are commonly termed as insoluble. ஸோ லித்தியம் ஃப்ளோரைடுக்கு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப லிட்டிலான சொலியூபிலிட்டி தான், அதெல்லாம் இன்சொலியூபிள்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. The solubility depends on a number of factors, important amongst which are the lattice enthalpy of the salt and the solvation enthalpy of the ions in a solution. ஸோ இந்த solubility எதை டிபெண்ட் பண்ணி இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, இட்ஸ் டிபெண்ட் ஆன் a number of factors, important amongst which are the lattice enthalpy of the salt and the solvation enthalpy of the ions in a solution. For a salt to dissolve in a solvent, the strong forces of attraction between its ion. The strong forces of attraction between the ions is known as lattice enthalpy must be overcome the ion solvent interactions. So the lattice enthalpy must overcome ion solvent interactions so that the solubility depends on it. The term solvation enthalpy of ions is referred to in terms of solvation, which is always negative. So the solvation enthalpy of ion is always negative. Sir, a little downward. Sir, little downward, sir. Sir, கொஞ்சம் downward, sir. Okay, sir. So the solvation enthalpy is always negative. That is, energy is released in the process of solvation. The amount of solvation enthalpy depends on the nature of the solvent. So the amount of solvation enthalpy is also depend upon the nature of the solvent. In case of a non-polar covalent solvent, solvation enthalpy is small and hence not sufficient to overcome lattice enthalpy of the salt. So if we take a case of non-polar solvent, the solvation enthalpy is small so that it cannot it's not sufficient to overcome the lattice enthalpy of the salt, which make it low soluble or not soluble. Consequently, the salt does not involve in non-polar solvent. As a general rule, for a salt to be able to dissolve in a particular solvent, its solvation enthalpy must be greater than its lattice enthalpy so that the latter may be overcome by former. Such each salt has its characteristic solubility which depends on temperature. The characters of salts also change with the temperature. We classify salts on the basis of their solubility in the following three categories. So, category 1 soluble. So, the category 1 is soluble. The solubility is greater than 0.1 mole. Category 2 slightly soluble. That is, the solubility is greater than 0.01 mole and lesser than 0.1 mole. Category 3 sparingly soluble. Solubility is less than 0.101 mole. So these are the three categories that we have to look. Sir. We shall Now consider the equilibrium between the sparingly soluble ionic salt and its saturated aqueous solution. 7.13.1 Solubility product constant. Let us now have a solid like barium sulfate in contact with its saturated aqueous solution. So the barium sulfate is made contact with the saturated aqueous solution. The equilibrium between the undissolved solid and the ions in a saturated solution can be represented by the equation. So this process can be explained by a equation. BaSO4 barium sulfate in solid state, it's both side equal to in a saturated solution Ba2 plus aqueous plus SO2 minus SO4 2 minus aqueous. The equilibrium constant is given by the equation K equal to Ba2 plus SO4 2 minus by BaSO4. So for a pure solid substance, the concentrations remain constant. Sir, a little downward, sir. Pure on a solid substance concentration constant and we can write, KSP equal to KBaSO4 equal to Ba2 plus SO4 2 minus. We call KSB the solubility product constant or simply solubility product. KSP ங்கிறது solubility product constant இல்லனா சிம்பிளா solubility product னு சொல்லுவாங்க. The experimental value of KSP in above equation at 298 Kelvin is so the இப்போ நம்ம மேல பார்த்தோம்ல BaSO4 அதோட எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டல் வேல்யூ பாத்தீங்கன்னா K அந்த solubility product constant 298 கெல்வின்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 10. This means that for solid barium sulfate in equilibrium with its saturated solution, the product of the concentrations of the barium and sulfate ions is equal to its solubility product constants. So this indicates that the solid barium sulfate in equilibrium with its saturated solution, the product of the concentration of barium and sulfate ion is equal to solubility product constant. So if we multiply barium and sulfate ions, barium ion sulfate ion multiply panna, it is equal to KSP. The concentration of the two ions will be equal to the molar solubility of the barium sulfate. If molar solubility is S, then 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 10 equal to S into S gives us S square. So the S value of S is 1.05 into 10 to the power minus 5. So if we multiply 1.05 into 10 to the power minus 5 twice, we will get 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 10. Thus, molar solubility of barium sulfate will be equal to 1.05 into 10 to the power minus 5 per mole. A salt may give on dissociation two or more than two anions and cations carrying charges. So a salt may dispose two or more than two anions and cations carrying different charges. For example, consider a salt like zirconium phosphate of molecular formula. So the molecular formula of zirconium phosphate is ZR4 plus zirconium phosphate ZR4 plus 3 PO4 3 minus 4. It dissociates into 3 zirconium cations of charge plus 4 and 4 phosphate ions of charge minus 3. If the molar solubility of zirconium phosphate is S, then it can be seen from the stoichiometry of that compound. So what is stoichiometry if we ask? It is the amount or the ratio of the substances that are involved in reactions. So ZR4 plus equal to 3S and PO4 3 minus equal to 4S and KSP equal to 3S cube into 4S to the power 4. which is equal to 6912 s to the power 7, or s equal to ksp divided by 3 to the power 3 into 4 to the power 4 to the power 1 by 7 equal to ksp by 6912 to the power 1 by 7. Yes, sir. Downward, sir. Next page. Hmm. A solid salt of the general formula. So a solid salt general formula is mxp plus xyq minus with molar solubility S in equilibrium with its saturated solution may be represented by the equation. So the saturated solution may be represented by this equation mx xy in solid is equal to x mp plus aqueous plus yx q minus aqueous, where x into p plus equal to y into q minus, and its solubility product constant is given by ksp equal to, so the solubility product ksp is equal to mp plus x into x q minus into y equal to x s to the power x into y s to the power y equal to x to the power x into y to the power y into x to the power x plus y. So we are doing this by simple mathematical laws. X s to the power x plus y equal to ksp by x into x into y into y. So s equal to ksb by x to the power x into y to the power y to the power 1 by x plus y. The term ksp in equation is given by qsp in section 7.6.2. When the concentration of one or more species is not the concentration under equilibrium, obviously under equilibrium conditions k equal to q. Sir, the term ksp in equation is given by qsp when the concentration of one or more species is not the concentration under equilibrium. Obviously, under equilibrium conditions, ksp equal to qsp, but otherwise it gives the direction of the process of precipitation or dissolution. But otherwise, it helps to determine the direction of the process of precipitation or dissolution. The solubility product constants of a number of common salts at 298 K are given in table 7.9. So table 7.9 is made for the solubility product Ksp constants for the common salts at 298 Kelvin. So let's take a problem. Problem 7.26. Calculate the solubility of A2X3 in pure water, assuming that neither kind of ion reacts with water. The solubility product of A2X3 Ksp equal to 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 23. So the solubility product constant is given. Solution. A2X3 use 2A3 plus 3X2 minus. So Ksp equal to A3 plus to the square x2 minus into 3 equal to 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 23. If S equal to solubility of A2X3, then A3 plus equal to 2S, x2 minus equal to 3S. Therefore, Ksp equal to 2x square into 3x cube, which is equal to 108 s to the power 5. The value is 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 23. Thus, S to the power 5 equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 25. S equal to 1.0 into 10 to the power minus 5 per mole. So we have a solution for this problem. Then we have problem 7.27. Sir. Mm. So the question is the value of KSP of two sparingly soluble salts NiOH2 and AgCN or 2.0 into 10 to the power minus 15 and 6 into 0 to the power minus 17 respectively. Which salt is more soluble? Explain. So we have to find that we have two salts. We have to find which is more soluble. So AgCN gives us Ag plus plus Cn minus. Sir, downwards the next page. Okay. KSP equal to Ag plus Cn minus equal to 6 into 10 to the power minus 17. Ni, so we have a value for the AgCN. Now NiOH2 uses Ni2 plus plus 2OH minus. KSP equal to Ni2 plus into OH minus to the power 2 equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 15. So the KSP of NiOH2 we have. Let Ag plus equal to S1, then Cn minus equal to S1. Let Ni2 plus equal to S2, then OH minus equal to 2S2. Si to the 2 equal to 6 into 10 to the power minus 17. S1 equal to 7.8 into 10 to the power minus 9. So S2 into 2S2 to the power 2 equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 15. The value of S2 is 0.58 into 10 to the power minus 4. NiOH2 is more soluble than AgCN. Then 7.13.2 Common ion effect on solubility of ionic salt. It is expected from Le Chatelier's principle that if we increase the concentration of any one of the ions, it should combine with the ion of its opposite charge and sum of the salt will be precipitated till once again KSP equal to QSP. So it is expected from Le Chatelier principle that if we increase ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு அயானோட கான்சென்ட்ரேஷனை இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணோம்னா வச்சுங்களேன், அந்த அயான் வந்து தன்னோட ஆப்போசிட் சார்ஜோட தானே கம்பைன் பண்ணும். ஸோ சம் ஆஃப் த சால்ட் என்ன ஆகும்னா பிரெசிபிடேட் ஆயிடும். எது வரைக்கும் பிரெசிபிடேட் ஆகும் அப்படின்னா கேஎஸ்பி ஈக்குவல் டு கியூஎஸ்பி. சிமிலர்லி இஃப் த கான்சென்ட்ரேஷன் ஆஃப் ஒன் ஆஃப் த அயான்ஸ் இஸ் டிக்ரீஸ்ட், more salt will dissolve to increase the concentration of both the ions till once again KSP equal to QSP. So if the one of the இப்போ ஒரு அயானோட கான்சென்ட்ரேஷனை டிக்ரீஸ் பண்ணிட்டோம்னா வச்சுங்களேன், அப்பயும் more salt will dissolve to increase the concentration of the both ions. இது வரைக்கும் அப்படின்னா KSP equal to QSP. This is applicable even to soluble salts like sodium chloride. Expect that due to higher concentration of the ions, we use their activities instead of their molarities in the expression for QSP. So நம்ம QSP எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் பண்ணும்போது என்ன பண்றோம்னா ஆக்டிவிட்டிஸ் மோலாரிட்டிஸ்க்கு பதிலாக ஆக்டிவிட்டிஸை நோட்ஸ் பண்றோம். Thus, if we take a saturated solution of sodium chloride and pass HCl gas through it, then sodium chloride pass HCl gas through it, then sodium chloride is precipitated due to increased concentration activity of chloride ion available from the dissociation of HCl. So when we make sodium chloride வந்து HCl gas நம்ம grow through பண்ணோம்னா வச்சுங்களேன், chloride ions ஓட value increased ஆயிடும். Chloride ion concentration increase ஆயிடும், activity increase ஆயிடும். So sodium chloride thus obtained is of very high purity and we can get rid of impurities like sodium and magnesium sulfate. So HCl நம்ம விடும்போது என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா, we get the purity of that salt because we get rid of impurities like sodium and magnesium sulfates. The common ion effect is also used for almost complete precipitation of a particular ion as its sparingly soluble salt with very low value of solubility product of gravimetric estimation. So the common ion effect is also used for almost complete precipitation of a particular ion as its sparingly soluble salt with a very low value of solubility product for gravimetric estimation. Thus, we can precipitate silver ion as silver chloride, ferric ion as its hydroxide or hydrated ferric oxide, and barium ion as its sulfate for quantitative estimations. Problem 7.28. Sir, download, sir. So problem 7.28, calculate the molar solubility of NiOH2 in 0.10 mole NaOH. The ionic product NaOH2 is 2.0 into 10 to the power minus 15. So the ionic product is given. So we have to calculate the molar solubility of NiOH2 in 0.10 molar solution. Let the solubility of NaOH2 be equal to S. Okay, we have considered this. Sir, dissolution of S per mole of NaOH2 provides S mole by L of Ni2 plus and 2S per mole of OH minus. So the dissolution of S per mole of NiOH2 is giving us S per mole of Ni2 plus and 2S per mole of OH minus. But the total concentration of OH minus equal to 0.10 plus 2S per mole because the solution already contains 0.10 per mole of OH minus from NaOH. Okay, KSP equal to 2.0 into 10 to the power minus 15 equal to Ni2 plus into OH minus 2 equal to S into 0.10 plus 2S to the power 2. As KSP is small, 2S is smaller than 0.10. Thus 0.10 plus 2S equal to 0. That is, it gives 0.10. Hence 2.0 into 10 to the power minus 15 equal to S into 0.10 to the power 2. So that is S equal to 2.0 into 10 to the power minus 13 mole equal to Na2 plus. The solubility of salts of weak acids like phosphate increases at lower pH. This is because at lower pH the concentration of the anion decreases due to its protonation. This is in turn increase the solubility of the salt so that KSP equal to QSP. So this para tells us the solubility of salt of weak acid. So the weak acids like phosphates increases lower pH. At lower pH with weak acid the solubility of salt increases. This is because at lower pH the concentration of the anion decreases due to protonation. So protonation all the concentration of anion decreases in lower pH. This in turn increase the solubility of the salt so that KSP equal to QSP. We have to satisfy two equilibria simultaneously. That is Ksp equal to m plus x minus Hs aqueous is equal to H plus aqueous plus x minus aqueous. So Ka equal to H plus aqueous x minus aqueous by Hs aqueous. So x minus by Hx equal to Ka by H plus. Taking inverse of both side and adding one, we get. So the inverse is Hx by x minus then H plus by Ka. So we are adding on one on both sides. So if we add one on both sides, we get Hx plus H minus by x minus equal to H plus Ka by Ka. Now again taking inverse, we get, so again if we take inverse, we get x minus by x plus Hx equal to f equal to Ka by Ka plus H plus. And it can be seen that F decreases at pH as pH decreases. If S is the solubility of the salt at a given pH, then Ksp equal to S into F into S, Fs equal to S square into Ka by Ka plus H plus and S equal to Ksp H plus Ka by Ka to the power 1 by 2. The solubility S with the increase in H plus or decrease in pH. So the solubility increases with the decrease in pH. That is what we have to learn. Sir, downward. So we have the N. Summary.